All right, so we're gonna start with chapter 5 and build a system.
What page?
So if you're following along, it's page 109. Yeah, the builder's bias is what they call it, which is on page 108. And then 109 is where we start. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to roll our number of stars, and then we're going to figure out what those stars are like. But we're going to roll initiative. So everybody take 3d6, as this is the system, and then I will swap
All the
us
same
over.
or one different?
One different, but it's not going to matter because if we stunt, I mean,
Okay,
we'll switch. That's true. That's true. Here are my branded Protogen dice that I'll be using tonight.
No.
And I'm going to switch us over to the virtual tabletop focus.
I gotta get them Mars dice.
Ooh, look at us now. You can see our beautiful virtual tabletop on Roll20.
If you're in this call, nothing happened.
Well, I mean, just watch on Twitch, Patrick.
I have only so many things that I can keep an eye on.
Get an iPad.
Whoa, the graphic.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Actually, I should shout that out. This is from the Solar System Maker by Tiffany Monroe. So this is something that you can buy on Roll20 for $5 US.
Thanks, TT. Want a black hole
cool.
sun?
Oh, if we have a
There
blue
are
sun,
black
we
hole
could call
suns.
ourselves the Blue Suns.
Ooh.
I also thought that. Thank you, Tyler.
Here, Jen is a black hole sun.
Oh!
I mean, I don't actually. That's terrifying.
That
You
is an
called it.
option.
You wanted it.
So, this system, in case you are unaware, uses 3d6, 2 of which match, 1 of which is off, which is called the... It's not the feat die.
Stunt die.
Stunt die. There you go. Because we're making stunts. It's called the action die in some of their systems. Their other AGE stuff. It's the stunt die. Anyways, I'm gonna roll now. Anybody at home who's never used Roll20 before, this is the Roll20 interface. Look at it. It's so cool. And it's got a little turn order here that we set up. And we put this right here. And so, Patrick,
Dark
you get
mode!
to do the first... Yeah, dark mode's so good. Patrick, you get the first roll for number of stars. So it is a 3d6 roll. Higher, more stars.
It's
Just
not
add
like
them up.
it's not like that's how many stars though, right?
No, 3 to 12
Okay.
is 1 star.
I was like, that's terrifying. 17.
Hey,
17.
17? Oh no! That's 3 stars, Patrick!
That bad? Should we not? Should I reroll?
No, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Is
Hey,
more
Green-
stars bad?
More stars means more complicated, and it's gonna be cool. Also, apparently,
Sorry, everyone.
Green Ronin's dropping in.
Yeah,
They're
the
saying
tides
hi.
on our planet are
Hey,
just wild.
Ronan.
Yeah.
I doomed us all with one roll of my... I shouldn't use my player killing dice for these.
No.
I mean,
Hey,
we're
there's
gonna,
Green
we're gonna
Ronin.
die.
That's all of Green Ronin is watching?
Every single Green Ronin employee is in the chat right now. Under
That is a
one name.
weird requirement for that company.
They've got a Zoom call going, and they're just hanging out with us.
Everybody get online now!
Get your snacks.
All
Some
right.
nerds from Canada are streaming. We gotta watch them. They're streaming our stuff.
Okay, so now we're going to figure out the characteristics of our primary star. So next up in the initiative order is me, and so I'm going to roll the luminosity class of our star. There's a whole big like sidebar about the Morgan Keenan classification and how they simplified it down for this. If you're a star science nerd, it's fun. I got a 12, which means we have a class 5 main sequence star. So it's nice. It is, our sun-like. It's not a giant. It's not a dwarf. Which means, Tyler, you get the honor of determining the spectral type, which is the color.
Ooh.
So you go ahead and roll, class 5, 1d6 plus 5.
I want a red star.
Red star.
Yellow.
You
Yeah,
got
we're
a
going
yellow?
for very Earth-like.
All right.
Plus 2 stars.
I was gonna say,
for
like our 3 stars that we have.
All right. here we go. Look, we've got...
I was cheering for purple and then realized that's not an option.
Yeah.
Cool though.
I mean, we could make it an option if we wanted. But look, right here. Here's our Class 5 main sequence star. I'm going to give it a little tooltip just to say that it's a Class 5.
We can't choose whatever we want. The entire Green Ronin office is watching.
Use the rules we made, you peasant.
Hey, that's not on the tables, you losers. They turned on us really quickly. They got here to watch and then judged way too hard.
Okay,
I respect them
It's a
for it.
nice star. It's a fine-looking star you put on.
it's a beautiful looking star. Now, we need companions. Companion luminosity class is... So, Katie, you get the next roll. You roll 1d6.
We've got a companion luminosity class star cruiser number 4.
Okay, that is one class lower than the primary, which means
it's a giant.
it's a class 4 subgiant.
Because we're main sequence, so one lower would be dwarf.
Yeah, I
right?
think you're totally right. You
Yeah.
are totally right. It wouldn't make sense for the companion to then be a giant. Jen, 1d6.
All right, if I roll 7, it's going to be purple. It's... Okay. Okay. It's the same as the primary.
Okay. So, let's see. We got this one. We're going to make it just a little bit
So lame.
teenier. Got a
Lame.
little one star. Yeah, there we go. We got a little yellow star. It's just hanging out. That's me. Luminosity class of our second companion star. Same as primary. So, yeah, main sequence.
Same.
Wait, which means it's a big star, and the color.
It's a big star.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So
Red star.
Tyler, you got the D6.
If it's white, we could say it's like a bluish white.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or purplish white.
3.
A
So,
3.
white.
Same as primary.
Oh no, same.
I think we should customize here.
Roll again.
Yeah, roll again. Ignore 3.
Oh,
Ignore 1 to 3.
Yeah,
Let's go
let me
4,
just
5, or
roll
6.
one more time. Okay, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, there we go. 2 spectral types later.
2 spectral type.
Okay.
Well, what does that mean? So we had a yellow.
That's
so we're going
red.
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 We're going red.
Red star.
But it's the same size.
Yes.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Yeah, big red star.
Oh,
Okay,
so
we
like I
want-
wonder if depending on where the planet
big
is
red.
and the time of day, if all the reds lights through a red filter and then it goes to orange and then it goes to yellow and there's just never night and we die.
Any preference on which
Oh.
red star we want?
Oh, the deep red.
This one? Deep dark
Tyler's
red?
strong feelings.
All right, deep dark red. And I'm going to make it the same
Looks like blood.
size as our main. And we've got a 3-star
Ooh,
system.
yeah. So cool. The deep red is so cool.
Could
Pretty
you imagine if
cool.
you like went on a date with somebody and it was like dark red sun and they looked really good, and then it was like bright yellow sun with more clarity, and you're like, oh, whoops.
All right, so we are going to figure out our orbital zones next. A system has 4 orbital zones. The inner zone, which is the closest orbital distance. The life zone, also considered the Goldilocks zone, where, liquid water, life can have stuff. The frost line, and then the outer zone. So we are going to... Distances are listed in astronomical units, AU, where 1 is the distance from Earth to Earth, Sun, Sol. And you'll notice I preset on Roll20 that this is organized in AUs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we can measure.
What does AU stand for?
Astral units?
Uh,
I don't remember.
so what I missed? What is our?
Astronomical units. And we skipped your turn, so you're going to get to roll for some orbits, Patrick.
Wow, ridiculous.
right.
Just because I was not here, you skipped me.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, if the system... Let's see. Whoa, this got science-y. If the system is a class 3 giant, so on page 111 of the book, we've got our orbital zones table, which tells us the closest distance, the life zone distance, the frost line distance, and the furthest distance in astronomical units. So my map is not big enough. We'll abstract a little. Depending on the type of star. Now, we're at main sequence 5? Is that an M5?
We are class 5.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, let me just go back. Main sequence is a 5, but then we were yellow. So we're actually a G5. So we're right in the middle there.
You said
So
my
close
battle.
to a G6.
I was thinking the same thing.
I wish I could throw lightning bolts through this screen.
All right. So it's not yada yada yada. Note that the shifting only applies for binary and trinaries. Okay, right. If the system, we should read this. If the system is 2 or more stars, shift the orbital zones of the primary up 2 lines. 3 for a trinary system, which we have. So we're a G5 and we go up 1, 2, 3 to F0, which means our closest distance is 0.32 astronomical units. Our life zone is 2.4 to 3.3. Frost line is 13 AUs out, and furthest distance is 64 AU out. It means that we're like a wider solar system than Earth's solar system because we got so many suns.
Sorry.
How
I
dare
love
you.
all our
made-
sons. Don't
I
apologize.
made so many sons.
Don't apologize for our sons.
All right.
One of them is clearly evil.
We're
Ooh.
proud of each and every one of them.
Planetary bodies orbit out at logarithmic distances from the system's primary star, according to the Titus-Bode law of orbital mechanics.
Of course.
Of
Yeah.
course.
So we're going to
Everyone
roll
knows that.
1d6 plus 1 and divide the total by 2. Patrick, this is you.
Oh god, no. I'm gonna roll 6 and it's gonna be like, your planet explodes. But 1d6 plus 1 divided by 2?
Yeah. Retaining fractions.
3.
3. Okay. So, next step, we multiply by the closest orbital distance from the orbital zones table. This is the system's base orbital distance, the orbit of its innermost planetary body. So since we're at FO, multiplying by 3, our closest one is 0.96. So
There's a lot more
Fudge.
math than I was expecting.
it's all good. It's all good. Look, right here, we're at 1 AU. This is going to be where we're going to have our placeholder for, we're going to just throw Patrick out in space. That's our first
That's awesome.
orbital body.
Now, do our suns have to be together? Could they be like at opposite ends? How do our suns? How doth sun?
I mean,
That would wreck everything.
yeah.
Oh, I would.
Because that'd be like,
I'm nothing
the
else
planets would be like
physicist.
swinging around each other. Like
I mean, how would
slingshotting
3
each other.
suns work
I mean,
anyway?
Okay, so like the 3 suns could basically be one giant amount of gravity that everything orbits around, or you could have them be like super apart orbiting around each other, and then you'd have planets that are like going between them just getting sheared by all the forces.
Welcome to our solar system. Don't be here.
Well, and like questions like, so do like the big suns orbit each other, but one of the little suns orbits one like a moon?
Oh, that's cool. I really like that.
Having 3 suns is a nightmare. It's like, well, how would that affect gravity everywhere? Not great.
Not
Is now.
Okay. Then take the base orbital distance, which is 0.96, and add 0.4 AU to find the next orbit. Then do the same with 0.8, then 1.6, then 3.2, 6.4, 12.8, doubling the amount added each time. Stop once an orbital distance exceeds the system's furthest distance, which for us is 64. That's a lot. Those are all the potential bodies. So, where's my calculator?
Oh, it's a good RPG when you gotta ask, where's Mical?
That's right. All right, so we're starting at 0.96. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential slots for planets, asteroid belts, etc. First things first, once the available orbits in the system are known, determine what occupies them. Roll 3d6 for each orbit and consult the orbital placement table. For each successive roll, add a cumulative +1. so that you're more likely to get gas giants for each additional. Tyler, we're back into initiative order, and you get to roll 3d6 for our Patrick placeholder at 0.96.
Is this on step 5?
Nice. Yeah, which table is this one?
Step 5, Orbital Occupants on page 111.
So we got a rocky planet.
We got a rocky planet at 0.96.
Rocky 3.
Ba-dum-bum.
Rocky 4.
It's impossible. You can't.
Can't.
All right.
Except
We're
Katie,
only
who was like-
human.
Katie was like, "What's Rocky?"
Burp.
Swear to God, Katie, if that was your answer, I'm very upset.
Sizes
Because
not
I'm
the
old.
scale. There's a rocky
Yeah.
planet.
Is that-
You know, I've been to Philadelphia, right?
I didn't.
Oh, well, now you know.
Was it
You know, you
West
can go to Philadelphia and not know what Rocky is, right? That's not like a
don't.
requirement for getting into
You-
Philadelphia.
It is. They ask you at like the city border. You have to pass a test.
Mm-hmm. What,
Yeah.
And then you have to
characters
do a
from
lap
Rocky.
and
What-
like run up the stairs in
what
order
famous
to.
movie features Philadelphia? Shazam. Katie, 3d6 plus 1.
17.
17 is an asteroid belt. We got an interior
about
us,
asteroid
planet.
belt for a second planet spot.
That's an inner belt.
In your belt.
In a belt,
I like it. I made a nasty little asteroid belt.
You made a what?
a nasty little asteroid belt because they're huge.
Why is it nasty?
Because I don't know, they're not pretty. Jen, you get to roll 3d6 plus 2.
They never pick up their litter.
Oh, yeah.
They say very lewd things. The asteroids just catcall you as you fly by.
So they're Jen.
Hey. Hey now.
You're a rock star.
We got another rocky planet.
Ooh, Rocky Planet.
This is Apollo. Or whatever. What was it called? Creed?
Apollo Creed.
Way
No, the
for
movie,
to punch
the newer one.
your,
Creed.
punch your screen.
All right.
Dead World.
Patrick, 3d6 plus 3?
2, right?
Plus 1, plus 2. Nope, plus 3 for you.
Ooh. How exciting. No, I think it's only, I think it's another asteroid belt. Yeah, 16.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Our system's a fucking layer cake.
Planet, asteroid belt, planet, asteroid belt, planet.
I mean, I guess that makes sense with all of the suns, right? We just, like, tore up all of the primordial planets in our system.
And then it's going to be just gas giant, gas giant, gas giant, gas giant, gas giant.
Yeah.
There'll be no livable planets.
No, actually, there's a super cool thing where if you get a gas giant in the Goldilocks zone,
Was it a moon?
there might be a moon that's livable.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. They have that set up. Okay, and so that asteroid...
I mean, based on ours so far.
I think we're out of the Goldilocks zone. The asteroid
we're-
belt is the only thing in the Goldilocks zone.
Oh, I was gonna say, what if the asteroid belts?
So do we live on the asteroids?
Maybe on an alien space.
Yeah, maybe. Do we want to keep that,
That's-
or do we want to re-roll the asteroid belt? Because this is our only thing in the
I want
Goldilocks
a
zone.
planet.
Patrick, re-roll that one. So still
God,
3d6 plus 3, but we're not gonna allow an asteroid belt
Roll.
in
roll
in
low.
part 4.
I switched out dice.
No beltas.
11.
Rocky Planet.
Yeah.
Whoop.
It's
That
a
one.
nice, pretty planet to give us a good shot to be terrestrial.
It's going to be filled with monsters.
Yep. What am I doing? I'm 3d6 plus 4. I rolled high. I got a 16. That's actually not that. That's an asteroid belt.
It's another asteroid belt. What a desolate hell system.
Yeah. All right, we got
I
another
love it.
asteroid belt right there.
What's great is because of the shape that you just have arbitrarily chosen, they look like arrows leading off screen.
Go away. Go back to the ring.
This is where you should go. Not here.
All right, Tyler, you are up 3d6 plus 5.
I was one away from being an asteroid belt, but terrestrial.
Oh,
really?
Rocky.
We got another Rocky one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Just.
Are we doing like Morse code where it's like Rocky, asteroid belt, Rocky.
I'm gonna go with
Asteroid
this.
belt.
I'm gonna go with this scary.
That's the alien mystery. They used
Is this
complicated
SOS?
Yeah.
All right. We got
I
another Rocky.
disagree with your choice of image.
I like it a lot.
Oh, that's Mustafar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I really like that color.
I
Yeah,
really like
it's
that planet
pretty.
too.
All right.
I mean, you're right,
Sign
Patrick.
off.
It's death.
I mean, we're not going to land there.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm
It's
gonna
actually
take
their
all of
death
these, and I'm just gonna go. Whoop.
It's definitely where the evil aliens are randomly going to come from all of a sudden to murder us all.
Oh, for sure.
All right, Katie, you are up at 3d6 plus 6.
We got some gas.
Ooh, there's a big blue one actually. Look at that one.
Yeah, go with that one. Everything's so gray and shitty in our system so far.
That's pretty. I like that one.
That is pretty.
Okay. So that was a gas giant, and we have our final roll for orbital occupants. Jen.
I already rolled it.
All right. Did you add 7?
+7. Yes. We got an asteroid belt. I got a 17.
That's.
I'm really glad we're
amazing.
being consistent here, guys. This is like a really pretty pattern to our system.
Planet, asteroids, planet, asteroids, planet, asteroids.
I like it. It's like a cake. I'm there.
And I assume that all of these swing outwards in a full arc around our doom suns,
Like a clock. Arm.
like a clock.
You know what? You know what this system is really good for? Pirates hiding on rocks.
Sounds terrible.
You guys want to hide out in the asteroid belt? Which one?
Which one?
Where we have a lot of choice.
All right, so gas giant. Let's check this out. A gas giant is increasingly more likely to be found in the outer orbits. Yeah, they can be small systems unto themselves with their various moons. Asteroid belt. An asteroid belt is made up of rocky debris, ranging in size from pebbles to the equivalent of small moons. Typically, the remains of a primordial planet torn apart. Yeah.
Weird.
Rocky planet.
Wonder how we got that.
If a rocky planet is past the system's frost line, which I do not believe we have any, it is a rocky ice ball. Where's our frost line?
The second one.
13?
Or, sorry, the black one. Like
Oh, yeah,
the
you're
evil
right.
death planet.
You're right. So this is typically a rocky ice ball. And then this is a rocky dry planet, and this is a rocky dry planet because they're in the inner zone. Okay.
Our system seems like it's heavy in minerals with all
It
these.
seems
I
like
can't think we're being miners.
Yeah. And there's that fabled lost planet in the middle of the 3 suns.
if you could. Oh, it's like piloting a ship through like the Kessel Run.
I'm super with Tyler because it's 2 planets, asteroids, 2 planets, asteroids. So there's a fabled first planet to make the pattern.
Where the
Yeah.
collectors are.
The collector.
I don't know what those are,
It's
but
the
I'm
maw.
writing it down now.
Yeah, that's. Merrick's like, yeah, that's awesome. That's
But
great.
yeah, we forgot who we're building this with. Never mind. There's nothing bad ever.
There's no
Perfect
secret evil
utopia.
planet somehow in between the gravity of 3 suns,
Ooh, I mean,
where the
the
Doom
builders
Emperor
did
lives.
it. Okay, so working out from the star,
That'd be so cool.
we roll 3d6 for each rocky planet within the system's life zone. 1. Including any large moons of gas giants. That comes following. On a 6 or higher, the planet is terrestrial. After the first terrestrial planet is generated, the target number increases from 6 to 16, then to 17, then to 18, finally becoming impossible after the system's 4th terrestrial planet. With
So we only have one, right?
yeah, we
We
only
only
have
got
one
one.
option.
Everybody gets one.
Jen, you just rolled for the asteroid belt, so Patrick, you roll 3d6 to see if
Okay.
this one planet is terrestrial.
Switching back to the player killers.
Yeah, you want to roll high.
Yeah.
You'll have to get over a 6, right?
Yeah, you just need to get a 6.
Okay, well, I rolled shitty and got a 7, but
Oh.
that's over a 6.
All right. This is, in fact, a terrestrial planet.
Yay!
Yay!
I didn't derf it.
Get a real home.
Well, It says habitable, terrestrial. Does not mean fun.
Yeah, we're gonna roll more things to find out what's on that planet. So now we're gonna determine the number of moons orbiting each planetary body. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planetary bodies. We're gonna figure out some moons.
That's no moon.
I already made that quote.
All right.
I missed it.
It was earlier.
A rocky
I apologize.
planet. Mine is, I got the first roll, and I'm going to go with the interior rocky planet, which has 1d6 minus 4. So 0. If there are no moons, then a rocky planet has 1d6 minus 2 moonlets. So I've got 4 little moonlets.
What's a moonlet?
Teeny tiny little moons.
Eventually, it'll evolve into a full moon.
Yeah, I was like, why aren't they just called moons?
Hey, look. Check out these little teeny tiny moons that I'm adding. Just
Do
right
moonlets
there.
like not affect tides vis-a-vis moonlets? Oh, or they do a dance and fuse into a
Whoa.
moon.
So we got teeny tiny little moonlets around here.
Oh, they are cute.
There we go. 4 little moonlets. Tyler, for the rocky planet right there, you get 1d6 minus 4.
0.
0.
Or
So
-1. There was a moon. It's part of the asteroid belt now.
It was vaporized.
oh no. All right, 1d6 minus 2 for moonlets.
2.
2 moonlets?
Or sorry, minus
Minus 2.
2. Oh, 4 moonlets.
Okay, 4 moonlets again.
I swear this system is like binary or it's some sort of code.
If you
Some
destroy a
builder
moonlet,
shit.
you activate something.
You have to align the moonlets.
Here's some moonlets.
Make new
Every
patterns.
1,000 years, they come into
A perfect alignment.
alignment with each other, and then it just goes like and fires and destroys the
A
sun.
laser, exactly.
No. That's when the dark creatures come out and Richard B. Riddick has to move.
I mean, we have several planets where he could be murdering monsters on.
But if you destroy a moonlet, you just have to erase one off your flag. No big deal.
All right, Katie. This is for our terrestrial planet. 1d6 minus 4 moons. Oh wait, hang on.
Get us a moon.
Sorry, terrestrial planet has 1d6 minus 2.
Ooh. Better for moons.
Better for moons.
No moons.
Not when you roll a 2. 0.
No!
All right, 1d6 minus 1 for moonlets.
No moons for anybody. Whoa,
And we're gonna
Tyler's
get so
running.
many moonlets though.
Guess what?
4
More
moonlets.
moonlets.
4 moonlets. All right.
4,
a
2,
curse.
4.
Chaos system. No, it was 444.
Does the second one have 4 as well?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody's got 4.
I'm gonna give this one 1 green moonlet.
Ooh,
Because it's the terrestrial
Child.
planet.
the
Yeah.
acid moonlet.
Weird shadowy one. That looks kind of cool.
Okay.
Look at that.
What?
I don't even know what it
A
is.
shadow moon? That's a great moon. Let.
All right, we have one more rocky planet.
That's me.
Jen, go ahead. 1d6 minus 4.
0.
0? Okay, 1d6 minus
How many
2 for
moonlets?
moonlets.
Roll a 6, Jen. Do it.
Really? You rolled a 6? You got 4 more? 4 moonlets.
For all of our
Sounds-
like OCD viewers, they must be like really content right now.
Yes.
The
How many
patterns just
moonlets?
keep building.
Perfect, yes.
The nice thing is that we could just be like, builders did it.
Builders did it. They wanted 4 moonlets.
See, the problem is that when you fly into the system and then you start putting that together, it starts like putting a pattern, and that leads to adventures. Did I say problem? I meant
Yeah.
success.
Patrick, you get the honor of rolling for the gas giant, which has
Okay.
2d6 moons.
Oh, so I can't even get 0 moons.
No,
There's gonna be some moons.
there's going to be
We got
2d6.
some outlet moons.
And 4d6 moonlets. Okay, well, I've broken all of the odds.
Oh, damn.
However, we have 8 moons.
Still a multiple of 4. 8 moons.
That's so many moons. That's
a lot of
too many moons.
All right, now 4d6 moonlets.
What the
Too many
hell?
moons. Too many moons.
This is me. I get 4d6 moonlets. I got 4 plus 2. I got 6, and I don't like it.
So change
I think we
it.
should have 8 moonlets.
Does each moon have a moonlet?
I like that. That's terrifying.
8 moon. We're gonna go 8 moons and 8 moonlets because we can. And then I'm just gonna pull this out. This is super cool. Take a look at that. And we
Whoa,
just
that's a lot of moonlets.
frunk, and we pretend that there are 16 there.
So there's definitely something worth mining on that planet, because those things have got to be like doing something to the gas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.